Welcome to this video on the life and contributions of Brahmagupta, the great mathematician and astronomer of ancient India. Brahmagupta was born in the 7th century CE, in the city of Bhinmal in present-day Rajasthan, India. Not much is known about his early life or education, but it is believed that he received a thorough training in mathematics and astronomy at a young age. Brahmagupta is most famous for his contributions to mathematics and astronomy, which have had a lasting impact on the field. In mathematics, he is credited with introducing the concept of zero as a number, as well as the rules for arithmetic with zero. He also made significant contributions to the study of algebra, geometry, and trigonometry. He is credited with several important contributions to the field of algebra. One of his most significant contributions was the development of the concept of negative numbers and the rules for arithmetic with negative numbers. Prior to him, negative numbers were not recognized as legitimate quantities, and there was no systematic way to perform arithmetic operations with them. He recognized that negative numbers could be useful in representing debts and other financial transactions, and he developed a set of rules for adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing negative numbers. He also made important contributions to the study of quadratic equations. He developed a method for solving quadratic equations by completing the square, which is a technique still used today. He also gave a formula for finding the sum of the squares of the roots of a quadratic equation, which is now known as Brahmagupta's formula. In addition to these, he developed a method for solving systems of linear equations using matrices, which is a precursor to the modern method of Gaussian elimination. In geometry, one of his most significant contributions was the development of a method for constructing a circle using only a compass and a straight edge. This method, known as the Brahmagupta technique, is still used today as a standard construction in geometry. He gave formulas for the areas of various types of figures, including circles, triangles, and trapezoids. He also gave formulas for the volumes of solid figures, such as cylinders and spheres, and for the surface areas of solid figures, such as cones and pyramids. In trigonometry, Brahmagupta developed formulas for the sines, cosines, and tangents of various angles, and used these formulas to solve problems involving triangles and circles. In astronomy, Brahmagupta made important observations about the movements of celestial bodies, and developed a model for the solar system that was ahead of its time. Brahmagupta's model of the solar system was ahead of its time, as it incorporated many of the features of the modern heliocentric model. However, it was not widely accepted at the time, as it was in conflict with the prevailing geocentric model of the solar system. Despite the limitations of his model, Brahmagupta's work on the solar system was important, as it helped to lay the foundation for the development of more accurate models of the solar system in the future. He also made important predictions about the orbits of the planets and the occurrence of eclipses. He developed a model for predicting the timing and duration of lunar eclipses, which he described in his work, the chapter on the moon's eclipse. According to Brahmagupta's model, lunar eclipses occur when the moon passes through the Earth's shadow. He predicted that the duration of a lunar eclipse would depend on the relative positions of the Earth, Moon, and Sun, and he gave a formula for calculating the duration of an eclipse based on these positions. Brahmagupta's work was highly influential in the development of mathematics and astronomy in ancient India, and his ideas were later transmitted to the Islamic world and Europe, where they played a key role in the scientific revolution. Despite his many contributions to science, little is known about his personal life or his later years. He is believed to have died sometime in the 7th century CE, leaving behind a legacy that continues to be celebrated to this day. So that's a brief overview of the life and contributions of Brahmagupta, the great mathematician and astronomer of ancient India. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out our other videos on the history of science and mathematics.